Oh. Oh shit, sorry, I didn't see you there. Let me just finish my matcha latte with pumpkin spice real quick. Almost done. Okay. Here I was thinking I would have 5 minutes for myself, right? Okay. Let me continue. Welcome back to Life is Strange True Colors, by the way. So yeah, we just said goodbye to... Oh, the arcade. Came out of nowhere, sorry. I was like, what the fuck is that? Is somebody calling me? But no, it's the arcade. Okay, yeah, we said goodbye to Steph in the last episode. And again, I'm gonna take a look around to see if anything changed. Because we're gonna have to leave, it seems. So let me take a look at this photo again.
I never got to see bartender Gabe in action.
Yeah.
But he left some pretty big shoes to fill.
We're gonna try our best to actually fill them, right? We are not, not gonna play Minehaunt again. I'm gonna do this after we're done with everything, because otherwise it would take forever, right?
Never asked Gabe how he got this upstairs. Now, it's staying.
Perfect place. Ugh. Oh. Okay. We can even go upstairs to the balcony. We can tidy up, it seems. Sorry, Sorry, I had to do that.
Getting dressed shouldn't be so hard. And yet...
Okay, it's the same.
Would have been fun to see Gabe crush some sweet powder. Or whatever snowboarders say.
Shred the slopes, or whatever snowboarders say, right?
I could probably use a little more practice.
Yeah, but you probably won't be able to practice all on your own.
You served him well.
Now it's gonna serve us well. Can we, by chance... Oh no, I thought we could play something.
At least I got to have a few good moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank God for this thing. We'd never have found Ethan without it.
We wouldn't have found him in time. First of all, Gabe wouldn't have died, and I do have a feeling that Ethan also wouldn't have died. Because the way it looked like, at least, the landslide went down the crevice and took the lock with it, but it did not go over to the other side. So I think if we were too late and the way over to Ethan would have been lost, he should still be there, he should still be alive and unhurt. And we could have called, I don't know, a helicopter or something, and we would have been able to save them both, but yeah, now it's too late, right? Okay, yeah, no, this is still the same.
Gabe used to swat the controller out of my hands if he thought I was going to beat him. Jerk. Gabe really meant the world to Steph.
Yeah. Not just to Steph, right? Okay, so, but yeah, we can tidy up.
Not much to toast at the moment.
Yeah, not really. Again, I'm gonna take a look around before I start to tidy up.
The kind of person who got that worked up over a college essay could be capable of almost anything.
That's what I'm afraid of, but at the same time, I'm afraid that that's exactly what they want you to think, the devs of the game, and that there is something else entirely going on. Maybe it's Diane. She works for Typhon, remember? Just saying.
Fuck. I just got him back. How can he be gone?
We will find it out. I'm sure, I hope we will find it out. Now, about those limited edition clothes. This seems promising. Okay, so it's... Oh, there it is. Okay, so it was dependent on, you know, the general outfit that Alex was wearing, with that just came with different swatches, like in The Sims, you know? Yeah, but this is the Sean shirt, or the Sean inspired shirt, and there is also a T-shirt with Jane Doe. So, but yeah, I'm gonna wear this. You can bet your ass I'm gonna wear this one. So it wasn't broken after all. Okay, let's tidy up. Okay,
See? I can be a person.
yes, we can be a person. But weird that it faded out, right? The screen went dark. Okay, yeah, she doesn't say anything to the notes. Okay, so since we took a look at everything, let's hurry up a little bit and tidy up. Yeah, nothing here. We have the old dinner, I think. Yes, the old TV dinner.
So long, depression food.
Yeah, that takes care of that, okay. I wonder what consequences these choices will have. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess if somebody comes to visit us, it'll obviously look better, but this kind of makes me think that it's gonna have a much bigger impact than we are anticipating right now. Just saying.
It's a start. Clean home, clean mind. Right, Dr. Lin?
Yes, exactly. Words to live by.
Okay. That did make me feel a little better.
Hope you can feel a lot better if we keep going at that pace, and if we can finally find closure, figure out what happened. That would be very nice. And interesting that we can't pick up the clothes underneath the bed for whatever reason. But I think we're done? Question mark? There's also a t-shirt right here and some shorts or whatever that is down there, but we can't clean that up? Like, it's not even giving me the option to do that, but okay. I'm gonna go upstairs, you know? I'm gonna go upstairs. Before we leave the apartment, because I think this is where we have to go, I hope that we can find something upstairs. Something new. Take our time. Maybe another Zen moment. Maybe another memory. Who knows? Maybe another cutscene. We can finally take a look around up here. Okay, so we have a wind spinner.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
Aha, of course it is. Very serene. It's beautiful even if it's not sunset, right? Even if it is midday. I'm assuming it's midday. Looks like midday. There's some dead plants as well. But we do have some... daisies? No, those aren't daisies, right? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is lavender. I'm not a botanist, so I don't know. Wait. Oh, okay. This would really be a nice place to live, not gonna lie. Or maybe not, depending on what we find out, right? But at least it would be a beautiful place to live. So, sun and moon.
Why look up at the sky when you could look at a sculpture instead?
Why not do both? Because you could do both on this balcony, right? You have the sculpture right behind you, and you have this beautiful
Time to
view.
find Mac.
Yes.
And get some answers.
With the sky, so yeah, you can do both.
I'll toss those soon. I swear.
A bird feeder.
No birds today.
Oh. Ah, the Colorado flag?
Gabe really loved this place.
Yeah, I can tell. He wasn't the only one, right? It is a beautiful place.
Gabe was such a dad.
Oh, a button, okay. But interesting where we are located, right? Because we can see the dispensary from up here. And is that... No, that's not the record store, right? That should be across the street, I think. On this side where the house is. But yeah, it's Main Street. It's definitely Main Street, that's for sure.
This thing's been up here a while. Isn't that Steph's old band?
Drugstore makeup. Ooh! I was hoping we'd find a
You
memory.
could stay here too. I wouldn't try to stop you.
Yeah, good. I'll be the only trans person in a town with a population of like 4. That sounds like a blast for me. Thanks for not trying to stop me.
I'm sorry, Izzy. It's not you. And it's not the band. I fucking love that shit. But I need to try this. It's just time for something new.
I knew it. I knew this would happen eventually. Fucking... See you around, Steph.
Okay. I do wonder if we will meet Izzy in Steph's DLC episode. Because supposedly we can witness a small town pride during that episode. Maybe we will learn what's up with that. Maybe it's a little teaser, but it didn't sound good, that's for sure.
I bet Gabe could even make golf fun.
Okay. Let's take a look at the chair and then enjoy the next Zen moment. I think that should be a Zen moment. Is it in the water? Oh, it's just an old log. Okay.
We should have gotten so many more sunsets.
Yes, we should have. Let's sit down. Let me get ready to turn off the camera. Maybe.
I thought this was going to be the one. Finally. Despite all the disappointments, I really let myself believe. I believed you completely. I let myself hope, really hope, for the first time in years. Even after I freaked out in front of you and hit you, you didn't push me away. You sat right there and told me that I wasn't broken, that I was special, and I belonged.
Because you do.
Then you died. And I don't know what to believe now. Except you're gone again, and I'm still here. Alone.
I gotta say this now, this sounds an awful lot like the song from the finale of the first season of Life is Strange, right? Where you had to make that choice.
You're my favorite, you're my favorite, but we're phasing, but we're phasing. You're my favorite, you're my favorite, but we're phasing, but we're phasing. You're my favorite, you're my favorite, but we're phasing, but we're phasing. You're my favorite, you're my favorite, you're my. Is there something to break apart? Is this just broken apart? Is there nothing to shake this heart? Is this just a break apart from a should hurt your feet? Shake on it. I should hurt your feet. Shake on it.
So that was Zen Moment number 3, I think. I think it should be the third one. I'm just happy that I will get another copyright claim on this video, but... You know, I could turn off licensed music, use the streamer-friendly mode of the game, so to say, but I do want everybody to experience the game with the original music it was intended to be experienced with, you know what I mean. So for Life is Strange, I'm gonna accept it. I don't think anything changed down here, so I'm just gonna leave the apartment. By the way, do we... Oh yeah, objective head downstairs, wow. Oh, you already know we gotta read up, right? Shouldn't be too much. Oh yeah, that's okay, I think.
I feel sick.
Yeah. Typhon Mining. We here at Typhon Mining were shocked and saddened to hear about Gabe Chen's death. Such loss of life is always tragic and affects many in our community. We would like to take this time to assure the community that Typhon remains committed, as always, to following the strictest safety practices in the industry that didn't work out like shit that night. Your community is our community, and we will cooperate with any and all law enforcement investigations until this matter can be properly laid to rest, like Typhon should be. Eleanor Lath. In all the darkness that surrounds the death of a loved one, I think it's important to remember the good times, so I want to share one of my favorite memories of Gabe Chen. I just sold him a bouquet, and he admitted that he'd put his foot in his mouth again with his girlfriend and needed to make it up to her. I sent him on his way with some lovely tulips, but 15 minutes later, there he was again. I asked Charlotte if I could have her tulips in exchange for these tulips, so now I'm back. Yeah. And Riley says, what a guy, practically kept us in business. Charlotte says, I think I actually remember this. And Jason says, guy could sure light up a room. And Jet replied to Jason saying, no kidding. Sonny Anderson, anyone on here got a good handyman? We can't seem to get any hot water to the upstairs shower. Jet says, I'd offer to lend you Ryan, but it might be a while before he's feeling up to it. Sonny replies, yeah, I get it. Thanks anyway, Jet. Nate says, I used to be a handyman back in Philly. I can take a look at it free of charge if you want. And Sonny says, lifesaver. Gunnison County Sheriff. The Gunnison County Sheriff's Department is working hard to serve and protect the citizens of Haven Springs. If you have any questions, concerns, or would like to report a crime or vandalism, you can contact us over the phone through our website or by speaking with the deputy. Mark says, when will the hiking trails be open again? The sheriff's department says, unfortunately, the trails we've closed are still part of an active investigation. We'll get them opened again as soon as we can. David says, can't we just put this to bed? He was where he shouldn't have been. Shit happens. Social media, right? And Josh says, someone's eager to give Typhon a pass. A person died. Doesn't that mean anything to you people? And then, automated message, the poster has disabled any further replies. I wonder why. Silver Dragon says, the Silver Dragon will be operating on irregular hours for the next few weeks. Check the website for more details. Sorry for any inconvenience. Riley says, let me know if I can do anything for you. Jet says, hang in there, you're not alone. And Jesse says, I can open the shop for you if you need, whatever I can do. Post by Jet, we're having a send-off for Gabe Chen at the Lantern on Wednesday at 9 a.m. All are welcome. And then a photo of Gabe next to a danger cougar in area sign. Jet replied to himself, bring something that reminds you of him. Jason replied, I'll bring some food for everyone too. And Jet says, thanks Jason. Post by Riley, should be the last one I think. Gabe was the most caring person I've ever met. He never stopped looking for ways to make life better, whether that meant coming to Haven to find his dad, or fighting to get a grill all the way up the stairs to his rooftop. And he was always willing to help anyone else who wanted to improve their lives. He probably put even more hours into my college interview than I did. He was the kind of person you meet once in a lifetime. Goodbye, Gabe. I'll miss you forever. Eleanor says, lovely message, dear, with the heart. And Sam says, I'm here if you want to talk. And Josh replied, same here. We have a few texts. First one from Jet. Morning, Alex. Did you get my notes? Oh, by the way, it's May 1st, 2019 now. Or a bit later, actually, but this was sent May 1st. I'm holding a small service for Gabe at 9 a.m. today. It is today. If you'd care to join us. No pressure at all. And Alex replied, thanks, Jet. I'll be down soon. Glad to hear it. Riley. Alex, I'm so sorry. Please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Steph. Wait. Hey Alex, it's Steph. I'm so sorry. I loved Gabe. I can only imagine what you're going through. Please call me if you need anything. Ryan. Alex, I'm so sorry. I should have saved him. I don't know what to say. Well, if it is any help, I would say he did the right thing back there, because Alex would have died too if he didn't cut the rope. The last text from Charlotte. Alex, I'm so sorry. You don't have to respond, but I just wanted to tell you. Thank you for saving Ethan's life. I don't know what I would do if I lost him. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. And we have some journal entries. We have, oh yeah, an entry about Ethan with his fear. It's so easy for your brain to turn on you. The same part of you that tells stories and makes art and gives the world order and beauty and meaning is the part where nightmares grow. And sometimes those nightmares leak out, seep into the world around you. I can still see Ethan collapsing in on himself at the edge of the ravine, so scared that he couldn't move, couldn't breathe. I reached out because I had to reach out. I submitted to his fear because I couldn't think of any other way forward. And it worked. We made it back, and I collapsed on the hard, solid ground, and I kept thinking, this is who you can be, if you want to be. Someone who helps people, someone who understands. For a few seconds, everything was so clear. But then the ground wasn't solid anymore, and Gabe was gone. What good am I to anyone if I couldn't stop that? None of it will save me. Ninth Warden wouldn't be afraid. I thought I could hunt the monster. Thought I could hunt it. Thought I could be brave. Nothing can save you. There's nothing to save. Well, there was nothing she could have done. And then the most recent one that we just witnessed in the last episode, Steph, sorrow. Steph's sadness was born out of love. It wasn't empty. There was dimension to it, form and volume of loss that I could step inside. In there, I met a Gabe who felt much like my own, only more so. An instigator, a listener, a prodder, a cheerleader, a shit stirrer. A brother, basically. It wasn't long, but it was enough to know exactly what Steph needed. The best piece of my brother I could conjure for her from thin air for just a moment. So we played foosball, and for once, Steph got to win. It was dumb and goofy and over in a flash, but in its wake the sadness was lifted, and Gabe didn't seem quite as gone as before. First Ethan, now Steph. I think I'm finally starting to understand this thing. Gabe was right. It is a gift to connect to someone, to feel what they are feeling, to help them. Just wish he'd been around to tell me earlier. Foosball champion, don't shit on my yard. I'll be crashing here tonight. Move to Denver, one more game. I wanna make things right. I don't want to fight. So I'll be crashing here tonight. Don't turn out the lights. Yeah. You know what, actually? Since we're almost a little over 27 minutes, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. Before this episode will be too long again, right? Yeah, I think it's better to end it here for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, downstairs, in the bar. And then we'll see what happens, right? Bye-bye.